According to The Wrap, Fox's remake for Murder on the Orient Express has found a new director in Kenneth Branagh. The movie is based on the classic Agatha Christie murder mystery written in 1934 and has been adapted for both the big and small screens multiple times. The story revolves around Detective Hercule Poirot that investigates the murder of an American business tycoon on a train. No word yet on who will be starring in the film. Schnepp, do you buy or sell Branagh directing Murder on the Orient Express?
I totally buy it. I love Kenneth Branagh's work ever since I saw him in like Hamlet, and he's like a really good director. He's been in so many different things. He's a great actor. He's been in Woody Allen movies. He played Frankenstein. I mean, he can run the gamut, and don't forget he directed Thor. So for me, I'm really excited to see him do something with the character. I can never pronounce it correctly. Hercules Poirot. Or however you say it. It's like a cat. It's like a cat. But anyway, he's got a lot of episodes that you could see on PBS. There was a whole series that I used to watch when I was a little kid, and I really enjoyed it. So I can't wait to see this new version of the Orient Express.
Mark?
Yeah, I buy. Are we still buying stuff?
Yes.
Because I'm buying this. Because Kenneth Branagh, like you said, he cares about his source material, whether it's adapting Shakespeare or a comic book or anything in between. You give him something like this Agatha Christie classic, he's going to treat the source material with respect. He might, I don't know if this is going to be a more modern spin on it, or if it's going to take place in the 30s, what the time period is, doesn't really matter. This is such a cool premise to me, and the fact that he's doing it, and it's somebody that will treat the original with respect and not try to make too many changes to it, I'm in.
It's a big buy for me. When I was younger, I was a huge fan of Agatha Christie. I read a lot of her books, and they've adapted a lot of her material already. And having Kenneth Branagh do it is a great fit, because even though he hasn't done a murder mystery per se, but the theatricality that he does with like Shakespeare, and even that he brought to Thor or Cinderella, I think would fit well with this movie. And I think murder mysteries in general is a genre I wish they would explore more.
Sure.
I hope it is set in the 1930s, though. I don't know if I need to see a modern version of this.
I would love it to be in the 30s, and that's when the Orient Express was at its peak.
Yeah.
People still ride that, but not as much more. Like, let's get on a train as like a weird type of fun.
Well, they're not going to get on the train anymore because there's a lot of murders on the train. So.
That's right.
We don't want that. I just hope it doesn't take place in the 70s and they put Bob O'Reilly in the trailer. We don't need that.